I am muted. I'm muted. Let's go. Let's start this over. Talking to myself. Yep. I don't know how I didn't get my mic unmuted. It's going to be one of those days, apparently. Here we go again. Happy Monday, everybody.
We'll get them next time.
Jesus, I haven't pulled that one in a while. Oh, my God. It's not normally this mic that's muted. It's normally through my OBS that's muted. And so, I got myself this morning. Let's do this again. All right. So, yeah. No, I was on a roll there. Yeah. You guys just couldn't be involved in it. Let's get this again. So, happy Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. And we're going to have a banger of a day here. We've got, thank you. Thank you for all the redemptions. Dogface makes me definitely look better than normal. And it's good to see Tabo. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. I hope you're doing well. And big shout out to Tinwin. We're going to be playing a game today that Tinwin has been generous enough to gift myself so that we can share it with the community in reuse too. So we're going to play that today. I don't plan on spending an extensive amount of time in this game, but enough to give us a nice taste of what it has to offer, as it is something that Tinwin has enjoyed, and actually he gifted me the first one as well, so we tried it a long time ago. But you know, he's definitely shown me a game that he has a lot of interest in, and I do think it's a cool little title for people that are interested in these types of games. And so with a little lull in our schedule right now, as we're not starting Zenless Zone Zero until Thursday, we will be starting Sons of the Forest on Monday, as well as some other game to play alongside with it, because we'll be playing Sons of the Forest a week on and a week off to accommodate Pinky's schedule, along with anybody else that wants to play with us, okay? So that's kind of what we got going on for the schedule right now. There are a lot of games that I want to get into the schedule, and we're going to talk about more of that as we move forward, but we'll talk more about the gaming stuff and getting into Reuse 2 today, and what's going to happen moving forward with the schedule and everything after we get finished with video gaming news, which is coming up right now. It's the 1st of July, guys. So our first video gaming news segment for July of 2024. Let's go! Hope everybody's doing well. Yo, Ferret, did you get some raiding done this weekend, bro? What did your friend give you today, Lilith? Yo, love to hear it, Tabo. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, awesome, man. It's really good to see you, buddy. Just a boss fight raid, not a whole raid. Gotcha. Yeah, boy, I was on a flipping tangent right there to open the stream, and then I looked down and noticed that my mic was flashing at me, and I was like, oh, well, that's not good. And then I looked at chat, and everybody was making fun of me, and I'm like, that's normal. Oh, Jesus Christ. Finna raid the pantry in a second? Let's go, dude. Oh, I mean, Tabo, you're fine. You don't need to apologize to me, buddy. I mean, that's, for a lot of people, that's, you know, just what happens in life sometimes. Things happen, life changes, life gets busier, or, you know, it alters to where it doesn't make your availability there for what we do, or, you know, priorities change or whatever, and that's okay. You don't need to apologize. Again, for me, I'm just always going to be here as much as I possibly can for anybody that needs or wants to be here when they can be. You know what I mean? So, no need to apologize, man. But it is good to see you, buddy. Yeah. She gave me Blood Rain outfit. Oh, cool. Yeah, I know what Blood Rain is. Yeah. Cool. I make it fun because I'm dumb. Yeah. I was definitely, dude, I was running late this morning too, so I'm not quite as focused in yet as I normally would be. Not that I'm always totally there, but I was running a little bit late this morning too, so. All right. See what we got. Yeah, we've already talked about this. Look, Forza Horizon 4 is going to be delisted very soon. Here's the thing. If you had been playing this on Game Pass, but you purchased the DLC for this game to go along with the fact you were playing it on Game Pass, they are giving many of those people the base game for free, the digital version. So check your emails. You might have it. On a Spec Ops mission, huh? Yeah. Sega's new Crazy Taxi game will be open world and massively monetized, is what I'm guessing. Oh, multiplayer. We'll take a look at this. Why are Japanese developers not undergoing mass layoffs? Well, I mean, they are if they're a subsidiary of like American companies, right, Tango? Feels bad, man. Yo, Tabo, you like this? Tabo. Sorry, man. Don't give away the secret info like that. Here, check this out, dude. Yeah. MMO Taxi. MMO Taxi. Here, Tabo, check this, dude. I need to get some stuff done to make this a little bit more seamless. Tabo. Look, man, check it out. This play, and for anybody else that's interested, actually. So this is a this is I'm just running this off of Spotify, but this is a playlist from what's called Stream Tunes, STR. It's like this. That's how they spell it, Stream Tunes. And what it is, it's just these two guys that make a bunch of music, and they've got all kinds of different music, dude. All kinds of different music, all kinds of different playlists. It's all DMCA and copyright free, and they just make it because they want content creators to have music that they can enjoy. That's what it is. And this playlist itself is 219 songs, and they've got all kinds of different genres and playlists and stuff. So if anybody out there is yeah, here, I'll pull up their website actually. And here's the thing, if you ever have an issue, these guys are really responsive too. I had some of my VODs that started getting hit for copyright strikes, and it was because some other artist, well, quote unquote artist, was ripping their music and trying to claim it as their own. And so basically I did a bunch of legwork, and I sent them an email and was like, look, there's somebody's ripping your music. I'm getting caught for copyright strikes on it and stuff. I just really wanted you guys to know so that, you know, nobody else that's using your music has an issue, and you can try to sort it out and stuff. Bro, they got back to me like that, and they were like, yo, we're sorry, we're taking care of it. We're going to be contacting Twitch for you and making sure they know that this was not your fault. That you don't have any kind of issues with them with the copyright stuff, because this individual is definitely ripping our music off, stuff like that. Very, very, very cool, man. So let me pull them up real quick. That way, if anybody wants to see their website and everything too, you can. And it was legit. Like, I was having email correspondence with one of the dudes that makes the music. Like, it's awesome, man. Very cool. Oh, that's not where it's at. Here we go. There we go. I'll pull it up on here. Okay. So this is their website. Oh, hey, thanks, dude. Yeah, it's a tentacle, man. It's a tentacle. Appropriate, right? So you can just see right here, if anybody's interested, you are yourself needing, and do they allow, so if you just take a look at their fact,
now that we're friends, is it okay if I pet you?
Thanks, dude. Holy crap, brother. Thank you. That's really, really generous, man. I appreciate it very much. Yo, and Vault didn't have a flipping sub again, and I didn't notice it. Otherwise, I would have taken care of that.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Vault Chaplain 707. They have given 6 gift subs in the channel.
Okay, so here's the deal, Ferret. I've talked about this thing a lot. Okay, I've talked about this a lot, and for those that don't know, when you're talking about copyrighted music, okay, there are a lot of streamers out there that don't hold on to their VODs. Okay, and it makes it much harder for them to get copyright violations if their VODs aren't saved. They can still get copyright violations and DMCA strikes and stuff if the company that is actually the owner of that content, right? Yeah, that's right, Tabo. If they catch them actually live running that content. But it's harder to go back after the fact if that VOD isn't saved. Yeah?
Now that we're friends, is it okay if I pet you?
Holy crap. Poggers. Yo, Tabo. Thanks, dude. Thanks, buddy. Thank you very much. One second.
Tibo000 gifted the _Lilith versus subscription. Tibo000 gifted a tier 1 sub to the _Lilith verse. They have given 7 gift subs in the channel.
Jesus, Tabo, thank you very much, buddy. Not necessary, dude, but thank you very much. Very generous. So Tabo, oh, that is like one of the best names, dude. We've dealt with the Tabo, oh many times before. So this is the deal, Ferret. Like it didn't used to be a big deal, and then it became a big deal like 3 or 4 years ago, right? And then basically what it is there is this situation where there are a lot of streamers that are willing to risk, right? So there's some streamers that are willing to risk it. I think that's mostly what it comes down to. If you, this is what it is. So there are some streamers that have very high profile streamers that have worked a kind of contract out with certain music labels and stuff to be able to run that music, and they're not going to have an issue. There are a lot of other streamers that are willing to just risk it. You know what I mean? The thing that it comes down to is you're not necessarily going to... So a lot of times what will happen is if there's copyrighted DMCA kind of music or anything like that content in your VODs, they'll automatically get muted. But it doesn't mean you won't still get a strike for them as well if the owner of that content decides to place a strike on your channel, okay? So if they decide to place a strike on your channel, you have very few chances before you're banned off the platform. And there are some people that are willing to risk that. I'm not. I'm going to always play it as safe as possible. So as far as like just going and trying to navigate this weird space, yeah, I know. Yeah, I get that. It's not that you're not able to play the music. It's not that the platform won't allow you to do it. It's that it's a risky situation. Okay? A lot of times it'll get muted in your VODs and stuff like that, but it doesn't mean you can't still get copyright violations. And let me show you something. Be-do-boo. Be-do-boo. Is it here? Why am I not seeing it now? There. So, they legit on your right. So look, I know what you're talking about, dude. I know what you're talking about. And what I'm gonna tell you is that I'm gonna let them do their thing, and I'm gonna continue to do my thing according to the fact that I know it's risky. There was a huge meltdown on this platform a few years ago where people started getting obliterated because of copyright stuff, and I don't want to deal with it. That's what it really comes down to for me. There are there are a lot of different ways which you can navigate this, right? To try and circumvent it and get away with it and stuff like that. For me, it's not worth the risk. That's what it comes down to. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to. So, as far as anybody else that wants to do that kind of stuff and try and get away with it and try and constantly be working around terms of service on the platform and stuff, you're right. It's not only music. That's why I usually refer to it as content in general. But this is it, right? When they receive a DMCA notification that targets content on like my specific channel, it's processed under their DMCA guidelines. So it's not Twitch that's coming after you. It's really the owner of the content that's coming after you. And Twitch, their hands are tied. They can't do anything about it. So you're basically in the clear until you're not. And once they come after you, you are screwed. Because if they find that you've been running their content at all, you're potentially in the headlights, the spotlights of that content owner now, for them to start digging through all of your previous content and try and find if you've been running any of their other stuff too, right? So that's what I'm trying to get at as far as why I don't run any of that other kind of content. That's why I don't watch like other people's videos on YouTube in the middle of especially because I've had content had to be taken down just because we watched a Tesla video once, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And this is the thing: if you have 0 copyright strikes on our channel right now, that's where I like that number to be, right? That's where I like that number to be. If you accumulate 3 copyright strikes, your account can be terminated, removed from the platform. That's why it's not a real lenient system as far as if you start getting blasted for DMCA and copyright issues, you can go down like that. I've seen it happen to a lot of people. And that's why I don't want to deal with it, you know? Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know why it's there are some people that, just nowadays, and maybe it's because Twitch has incorporated a much better system on VODs nowadays of just muting out a lot of that stuff. I have stuff that gets muted all the time just from us watching trailers. Because we watch trailers all the time, man, and it'll have DMCA music in it. And those trailers get muted on the VODs. If you go back and look at my VODs, there will be plenty of VODs that I have that, check it. Where's that? Boom. Muted audio. Muted audio. You know what I mean? So, anytime stuff like that happens, they have a really good algorithm set up for going through and finding things. And I'm talking, dude, it's like as soon as I'm done streaming, it finds stuff and starts muting out these VODs, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know all the ins and outs of it. And for me, it's not worth the risk, and it's not worth the time of trying to navigate the issues of just running, like, blasting Eminem or, you know, Nirvana all day or something. You know what I mean? It's just not worth the risk to me. That's basically what it comes down to. So that's where I'll always be with it, unless we get to a point on this platform where they're like, okay, you can just play whatever music you want, you know? I'm going to just keep doing what I do. And I've found good music for us, in my opinion, to continue to run in the background. One of the things I like is that it's not, I don't necessarily dig music for us to listen to while I'm doing the news and stuff like that has lyrics in it, because that's a bit more distracting. It's just something to kind of fill the void of whenever maybe I'm not speaking or something like that. You know, a little bit of some nice background. And so I like it like this. But I also enjoy the peace of mind of not having to deal with possibly dealing with copyright strikes and the channel getting obliterated because I wanted to play some, you know, copyrighted music, you know. Yep. Yeah, no, that stuff's been, those mechanics have been there for a long time, man. Yep. You're right, Tinwin. D&D Tavern music. So, if anybody is interested, like I said, I will promote Stream Tunes over and over and over again. I'm sorry that we got away from the video gaming news stuff there for a second, but they have an entire fact right here about what Stream Tunes is. They've got a ton of playlists for you to listen to. It's pretty solid music. Anything that you're into, basically genre-wise, I think you can probably find something you'll enjoy. It's all 100% free to use. They give everyone permission to use this music. It's all fine to be monetized with. Take your music to the next level. Keep 100% of the revenue. Doesn't matter. It's talks about who they are, how to contact them if you have any issues. They just have this out there for people to enjoy. That's it. And so if you yourself are creating content, if you have friends out there that are making content, you know what I mean, or whatever, and they need some nice, decent music, you know, I highly recommend checking out Stream Tunes. They literally, I even asked them, I was like, is there any way I can contribute, you know what I mean, for you guys helping me out, getting these issues resolved and everything. And they're like, nope, we don't want anything. Just spread the word about us. We're just trying to make good music for people that want to create content and have some music attached to it. That's it. That's all they wanted. Spread their, you know, promote them, word of mouth. That's all they wanted. And I can absolutely do that. You know what I mean? So, highly recommend, take a look. They've got, 60 plus albums, 50 plus hours of music, 14 plus genres, all kinds of stuff, dude. It's really, really cool. Take a look. Dad, my throat hurts. Super, you sick, bro? Yo, you've been snogging down with that new waifu too much, dude. Yo, Tabo, thank you so much for those gifties, dude. That's incredible. Thank you, brother. Hey, yo! Oh. I got you, dog. Where's that? Bro, Vault, me and you were on the exact same flipping level there when that came up. Oh my god, dude. You guys are a trip. Ferret. Yeah. Bro, that is a solution. That is a solution, dude. These lozenges suck. So buy better ones, dude. You're probably eating like Ludens, right? This is probably what Soup's eating something like this. These are what I liked to have whenever I was a kid, and they're just candy, dude. They're just candy. Honestly, Tinwin, there's some lozenges or cough drops that have worked really well for me whenever I have a cough or a sore throat and stuff. But you got to get the ones that taste like crap. You can't be going for the ones that taste good, because the ones that taste good, they're just sugar, dude. You know what I mean? you got to go for the ones that are actually like full of medicine and taste like crap. Oh yeah, exactly, Ferret. Yeah. You got to get a little bit of that lidocaine, help numb out the situation. You know, a little bit of they probably got a little bit of some alcohol in them or something. You know, or something similar. You know, Ricola. That's right, dude. Yeah, Soup's all jacked up. You've been snogging down with that new girlfriend too much, dude. If there's no taste, it's not good. Well, yeah. You're not supposed to be going after a piece of medicine that tastes good, though. You're supposed to be going after a piece of medicine that's going to help you feel better. Oh, for real, Timwin? That's wild, dude. Interesting. Maybe you're just immune, brother. God, this is a banger, dude. The song's called Future Punk. Right, yeah, fair, yeah. Oh, yeah, she liked the shrine. Are you guys living there now? You guys are living in the shrine, in your Minecraft shrine? Capcom's making an animation production company. Interesting. Looks like we're getting to start all over again with more Resident Evil shows. Oh, man. Dude, hot tea for real. You know, dude, get you some, like, hot, nice... One of my go-tos is, like, some nice ginger green tea. Oh, love it, dude. Yeah. Back with some snacks. Yo, Tabo, if you didn't hear me before, thank you very much for the gifties, brother. Much appreciated, dude. It's very nice to have you back, man. What kind of snacks did you get, bro? Yeah, I like green tea a lot. We drink a lot of ginger tea here too. And actually my favorite tea is gonna be like an Earl Grey, like a dark tea. Earl Grey is like my favorite tea. I love Earl Grey, but I drink a ton of green tea too. Little bit of some honey in there if I'm feeling like I want something a little bit sweet, but I don't need it either. Interesting. How they gave you like notes on how to factory reset it? Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, thanks, Tabo. Yo, I appreciate you, brother. It's been really good to see you, man. And, you know, don't be a stranger, brother. We miss you, man. Have a good day, man. Be safe, okay? Oh, Soup, I'm sorry, dude. Make some noodles to eat. Yeah. I mean, just some like nice hot broth and stuff helps sometimes too. Yeah. It's called Mountain Dew. My favorite tea, Mountain Dew. So, did you already try the factory reset or what, Ferret? Yeah, look, man. This title is Netflix is giving you free games you'll love and you're ignoring it. Netflix has a lot of really good games on their platform, but they're preventing people from accessing it because a lot of people don't want to play a lot of these games on a mobile device. So unless you're willing to run a emulator, you don't have much of a choice because Netflix doesn't have the incorporation set up to allow players to play their games like on desktop or on a console or anything. And so on that front, really, Netflix is doing any potential gamers for their platform a disservice, man. Oh, so far so good. Nice, dude. Okay, cool. Oh, interesting, Ferret. Okay. Well, let me know how it progresses, man. Oh, by the way, Soup, man, I saw a really funny video this morning. Saw a really funny video. I should have posted it. Thought you'd get a kick out of it. Let me see if I still have it up or not. Yeah, I got you, dude. Hold on. I got you. Yo, I didn't realize this, but I want to throw this. I'm gonna throw this in Discord real quick. You guys take a look at this, and tell me that Stellar Blade didn't directly copy Devil May Cry, dude. This is crazy. I'll tag Soup in it too. Yo, in the main channel, take a look at this. Take a look at this. I'll pull it over here. Beep boo doo, beep boo doo. Right here. We'll just watch it. All right. Yeah. Thanks for it. Yeah, I'll pull it up and promote it again today.
Who did it better?
Corporate wants you to tell me the difference between these two scenes. saw that this morning. It was either late last night or this morning, and I was thinking, oh man, I gotta get this one to soup. Yeah, somebody nailed it. Somebody nailed it. Yeah, that's the same exact move, dude. That's the same exact move. Exact. Oh God. Yeah, look, I mean, we're gonna have Elden Ring shows and movies and stuff coming to us before we know it. Or Soulsborne Ring stuff, right? Soulsborne Ring. Ooh, bugs have made Final Fantasy XIV borderline unplayable on Xbox. Yikers. Echo Generation Midnight Edition? What is this? Do you guys know what this is? Let's take a look at that. Ooh. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2's planned public beta has been canceled. See what's going on there. So, yeah, I mean, you know, fair. Basically what it comes down to is I know a lot of people get away with like running, you know, mainstream copyrighted owned music and stuff, and I don't necessarily know how everybody gets away with it. What it comes down to is that I'm not interested in navigating and circumventing the rules and laws around it. Is basically what it comes down to. Just trying to protect us is the, for me, I'm always going to try to do that, is what it comes down to. I know that, like, I'm backtracking here, but trying to protect our community and our channel from not having to deal with potential ramifications moving forward of a slippery slope, I guess, you know, is why I don't care to deal with that kind of stuff, you know. And as far as those people that do that kind of stuff and what they've found out about the best ways to go about doing it and getting away with it and stuff like that, I don't know. Though that would be a question for those individuals, I guess. Oh no, I know that. I know that. I know that, dude. I know that. Yeah. I just don't, you know what I mean? All I can give is like my own kind of scenario about the way that I approach that situation and what I know about it. And what I do know about it is that it's just, as far as I'm concerned, easier to follow that straight and narrow path of not potentially getting us into any kind of issues, which is why I do what I do. You know what I mean? I knew you weren't implying anything. I knew that. Yeah. Yo. Too bad your flipping chat mouth doesn't have a sore throat. You know? Well, yeah, I mean, and like I said, I mean, that whole side of it, I don't even obviously know maybe as much as some of those other people do that are running that kind of music. I stay away from it because it doesn't seem worth the risk. That's it. You know? And I feel like that's one of those sides of this whole like content creation thing that's always evolving and changing. The landscape of it's always being readdressed, and they're always finding ways to try and... It's like that cat and mouse game almost that we talk about a lot with, like, you know, hackers and people trying, you know, the developers trying to get rid of hackers. And so it's almost like that same kind of scenario, if you will, you know. And for me, I don't care to keep up with it, to be honest with you. It's not worth that, you know. Oh, it could be, dude. Could be. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think probably not, because it's more of a platform issue than anything. I think it's more of a platform issue than anything. But there could be regional laws that come into play there as well. Yeah, quite possibly. Right, exactly. Yeah, but I'm not positive about that either, dude. Slitterhead looks really cool, dude. I'm really stoked for Slitterhead. I hope it is good. Looks like Nintendo of Japan is sharing 15 Pikmin wallpapers. If you're interested, you can grab them out there. I'm sure they're available. Oh, yeah, I know, Psych. Ooh, what's up, buddy? Yeah, we'll see what we get done. I think we get Duchesne back, probably. He wants to... I think that's an easy one for us, probably. Pikmin boring, too. I'm not a fan of it. I respect it. Some people like it, obviously. It's not really my kind of game, though. Slitterhead looks boring? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? So, hold on. So, from our resident troll lord, okay? From our resident troll lord, he says, Slitterhead, here on the left, looks boring. But this is what he's been spending the past 4 days building for his new girlfriend. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I like the Minecraft better. I'm just trying to get a rise out of soup. I think Minecraft is a very cool game. I'm just trying to get a rise out of soup. And I got it! Get wrecked, nerd! So. I do think Slitterhead looks cool, though. I do. I'm interested in it. Obviously, well, and Ferret's not going to like a game like this because Ferret doesn't like horror games. In an unofficial report says Tannen at 5 million. Ooh, for 4 to 6 years. Dude, isn't he like 35 right now? Yeah. Look, I mean, I'm not throwing shade at games that give you a nice building mechanic either, because I love to build. I love to build in games. I can get so... Dude, Valheim? Oh, my God. I could build forever if I had unlimited resources, you know? I love to build. So, I was just kind of trying to get a rise out of soup. How old is Tanev, dude? I think he's like 34 or 35, right? $34, yeah. So, yep. I think so 4 years of making 38, right? 38/39 by the end of that season. Nice, Syke. There you go.
We're going streaky! Yeah!
I got you, dude. A 4-year deal. 4-year deal would make him 38, 39 by the end of the season, if I'm calculating that right. A 6-year deal would be add 2 years to that, right? I mean, I think Tanev is amazing. I think he's a tried and true veteran defensive-man. You know, a lot of younger guys can learn a lot too on a team that has younger defensive men. You know, he's tough as nails. The dude blocks a ton of pucks. You know, blocks. But that's what I'm saying. Dude, you're talking. I think that he'll probably still have a couple of more really good. He's gonna start declining. You know, he's really gonna start getting over those prime years. You know what I mean? His body has taken a beating. He blocks a ton of pucks. It's gonna start wearing down, and you know, mid to late 30s, most guys just can't do it the way they used to. You know, so. Maple Leaves, am I right? We already watched it, dude. Get wrecked. But I appreciate it. The maple laughs. Yeah, dude. I mean, you know, I think that's where, you know, obviously we're talking about Tanev because we're the ones that traded his rights away to the Maple Leafs, right? As being us, as in the Dallas Stars. And I think for me, I was like, yeah, he's a really good defensive man, but I wasn't expecting us to re-sign him anyways, because I think that we knew how much he was going to cost and probably the amount of years he was looking for right now. And I didn't want us to be trying to do that, you know? Can't not enjoy seeing them fail. I know, dude. Yeah, I know. A Daybreak Games reveals charity plans for Extra Life 2024. Let's take a look at that. First Descendant set to launch on July 2nd. We talked about this yesterday. There's an article in our video gaming news channel of the Discord from yesterday's news segment. It'll be under 30 June, excuse me. 30 June's headline of all the articles. There is a First Descendant article where you can see all the dates and times and links and stuff like that, okay? Actually, I'll just go ahead and I'll copy this for you. And if you need it here, there's also that one. I don't know if this one's going to be as good as the one we had yesterday, but that one's there too. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what we're gonna do. We gotta snag some defense, dude. We gotta. What a nice little jam that was. House of the Dead 2 remake rated for the Switch. Yeah, we knew this was coming. We'll pull it up real quick. We've already talked about this too. If you didn't know, Xbox Cloud Gaming is coming to Fire TV sticks and their 4K box or whatever. We've already talked about that also. Triple Z! Starting on Thursday. Where's Phantom? Dead. No, I already did. And I told you, we already watched it. Like 2 days ago. Or yesterday or something. I'm not watching it again. I do appreciate it. But you already gave me that. No. Yo, there's a bunch of waifus. If you guys have not seen all the... let me see if I can pull this up. Have you guys seen all the Zenless characters that you can get at the beginning? Do you want to talk about some flipping waifus, dude? Jesus Christ. Yo. Shut your mouth. Let's see. Let's go through these. We'll go through these characters and stuff. Can I not just... Oh, yeah, here we go. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, we'll look at the Triple Z characters, okay? Because we're going to be playing this on Thursday. There are some. Like... And it feels like almost impossible to play an anime styled game without there being some characters that look like that, you know? What up, Reject? Again, we actually have a good article that we've covered right here also for Zenless. This is release time and preload details, okay? So... right there. If you we're gonna be playing this on Thursday. So on Thursday we'll play this. You can preload this between tomorrow and Thursday to get ready for it. What'd you do? What'd you clip me at, dog? Oh no. Yo, the clips are always wild. Look. Protective, eager, Nat, Kippa. What did I do, bro? What is this? No. No. Dude, that's a really good clip. No. Download that, dude. I'm gonna download that one. We're gonna have to get that in somewhere. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's really good, Psych. Nice, dude. There's been a lot of good clips. I keep forgetting to go back and look at all the clips you guys have made. I need to go back and do that. No. Davey, what's up, buddy? Yo, what's going on, man? But yeah, like I said, that link that I just put in chat, if you guys want to play Zenless, it's going to be zero cost. It's obviously a gacha game. It's made by MiHoYo, which is the same developer behind Genshin, so you have to understand it's a gacha game. That's why we're going to look at the characters here a little bit later. But knowing what you're getting into is, I think, the best thing you can do. but it does look like it's going to be fun. We'll see. We'll play it for a couple of days together and see what it's like. If it's still good, we'll continue to play it sporadically as we move forward with the community, and it looks like it could be some fun. So the preload starts tomorrow, and the game launches on Thursday. I also, for Thursday's launch, I have an article up already that gives us a code that we can put in to get some freebies and stuff. So when we play it on Thursday, I'll make sure that we all get this code and use it and stuff, okay? What is a gotcha game? Gotcha. Do you really not know? Serious, okay. So a gotcha game is basically wrapped around this premise of, a lot of them will be free to play, but they're wrapped around this premise of, and some of them are still built in a way that can be free to play friendly. Other ones will be built in a way that it's like basically you need to pay to win. And a lot of the premise of it is you need to summon characters, or even sometimes summon weapons along with them and stuff. Like, that's the way Genshin was. Genshin was all about, you have to summon characters and you have to summon weapons and stuff. And there's a percent chance, right? So a gotcha game is wrapped around this premise of summoning better party members, better weapons and stuff, and there's a percent chance within, like, usually the summon, you'll do summons that you'll try to save up and do like 10 at a time, and within that, or each summon basically that you do has a very small percent chance, like usually somewhere between, a 0.5 to a 3% chance, something like that. Depending on the banner, they'll call them banners, right, that you'll summon on, and they'll run different promotions and seasons and stuff, and new characters will come out, and they'll have banners is what they're called. That's what you're summoning on, these characters' banners, and it's all about trying to improve your roster of characters to use to play in the game, improve your roster of the accessories and weapons. Not everyone does it with weapons and accessories and stuff. A lot of them are mostly based around the summoning of characters, right? But then what they do is they kind of nest it in a way quite often, where it's like, so you'll have like a chance to say the game is built on a system of having like, 1 through 5-star characters, right? Then your chance to summon 1-star characters is really, really high. And your chance to summon the 5-star characters is going to be that like 0.5 to 3% chance on every summon. And depending on the game and the banner and stuff like that, right? And but then if you summon them, they're quite a bit more powerful. The 5-star is quite a bit more powerful. But as you progress through the game, things get harder and harder and harder, right? So then where you have to progress is you have that 5-star character, but what you do is you have to like tier them up, right? So to tier them up, you need more copies of that character, so that you cannot take it's this whole nested tiered system where you have to get more copies of them and stuff like that. So like Raid, yep. Raid is a gotcha game, absolutely. Yeah. Real life money sink. What's up, Pinky? Yeah, it's exactly what Raid Shadow Legends is. Dude, I mean, mobile gaming is riddled with gotcha games. Here's the thing, though. I think with gotcha games, it's my son loves gotcha games, but it's like he's played Genshin for quite a while. And I took it as an opportunity to instruct and educate my son on what gotcha games are and how not to fall into the schemes, I guess, if you will. Because it's a gambling mechanic. It's a gambling mechanic. Right? If you're really invested in the game, then many people get to this point where they feel that need for the next big character, or that niche character to fill their squad that they need to make it past a certain point or whatever. And so they'll run into this cycle of where it's like, all right, well, I'll get it the next time I summon. And so they'll try to summon it, they don't get it. They'll go like, oh man, I'll know I'll get it the next time. So they pay more money, and then they, and a lot of these games make it to where, if you keep grinding in the game, you keep doing your dailies, right, Pinky, and Withering Waves, and then you'll slowly accumulate free summons, but you can always pay for more. You can always pay real money for more, right? And so I think it's one of those things where you just have to be careful. It is definitely a gambling mechanic, and people can get wrapped up in it very easily. And I'm not against gacha games. I'm more about trying to educate and help people understand why it is a gambling mechanic and why it can feel bad, and how you can better play them on a free to play. I feel like the better ones do give you a higher ability to play them on a free to play level. Yeah, but again, I'm always going to say, if you're having fun in a game, even if it's a gacha game, and you've been playing it free for an extensive amount of time and you've been having fun with it, there's probably reasoning and justification in you stepping back and going, if I'm going to keep playing this, I should probably give back to the developer a little bit, right? I mean, that makes sense. So it's not like I'm saying you shouldn't ever pay for anything in a gacha game. A lot of times they'll have battle passes, season passes, stuff like that can go a long ways if you're going to continue to play the game and stuff like that, and that's a way to give back. It's not necessarily you just have to pay for summons or whatever. But, it's just, I think, being aware of what the gambling mechanics are in the game and what it can mean, and how it can be to your detriment if you've got addictive tendencies, and how to be careful with it, Oh, did you? Sick, dude. Nice. Yeah, you're always going to have the whales. You're going to have people that have no budget. They've got limitless pockets, limitless wallets, and they're just going to well out all the time. And you cannot try and keep up with those people. You just can't. Most people are not in that situation. There are like 1% of people that are in that situation. And the people that play the games and do that, you can't look at what those people are doing and try to keep up with them. Most people can't, anyways. But that is what the core mechanic of a gacha game is. And some are built very well, and some are built very poorly. Yeah, Davey. Ironic, right? So was it awesome, Pinky? Satisfied? You satisfied, man? But we'll talk more about it when we look at all the characters for Zenless, okay? House Marquee hiring for a AAA action game. All right. A lot of crazy taxi news, man. A lot of reports on the crazy taxi. We got one up. We're going to look at it. Go one more page here. Davey enjoying that long weekend, boy. Yeah, we've talked about that. Summer games done quick. We've got that up already. I've been promoting that. We're going to talk about it again. Thanks for reminding me, Ferret. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, let's go. These will be our articles for the day. Let's get it. House Marquee hiring for a AAA action game. House Marquee, the first-party PlayStation developer, in a new job listing. Why is this doing this? For a senior game designer posted on LinkedIn, reveals the studio is developing a AAA action game that is using Unreal Engine. At House Marquee, you will be responsible for designing, prototyping, and implementing enemies for a AAA action game from inception to the finished, fully fledged opponents for the player to overcome, reads the job listing. You will work directly with the directors, leads, and fellow designers and programmers to ensure that the enemy's content of the game is of the highest possible quality. You will also work on creating and improving the pipelines and processes so that content creation is as fluid as possible. Okay, well, we'll see what we got coming from House Marquee. Yeah, their recent game was Returnal, which seems pretty cool. I've been wanting to try it, but I haven't worked it in, obviously. So we'll see what they got coming. Daybreak Games reveals charity plans for Extra Life 2024. Few months out right now, but Daybreak Games have confirmed their plans for the video game charity event Extra Life 2024. Article summary, and I'll just leave this here for everybody else, or I'll link it for everybody else to take a look at. But Daybreak Games joins Extra Life 2024 to support children's hospitals. They aim to raise funds with a super team across all game studios. Each studio team will donate and raise money for local hospitals, and their participation has raised over $650,000 since 2017. The games at Extra Life 2024, DC Universe Online, what? Sick. Standing Stone Games, Boston, Planetside 2, San Diego, and Dark Paw Games, San Diego. If you want to take a look at more, here you go. House of the Dead 2 remake rated for the Switch. We've already knew this was coming. We'd seen a little bit of this. Ratings don't always give clues on what a video game's content will have. Sometimes they can appear for a video game that hasn't even been announced yet. Other times, the game may have been released on one platform, but the rating appears for a platform that hasn't been confirmed for the game yet. This is no exception. An ESRB rating for the House of the Dead 2 remake has recently appeared for the Switch. You may recall that a PEGI rating appeared for the same game on the same platform earlier this month. The ESRB rating is mature 17+, and mentions that the game will have blood, gore, and violence. Interesting. Who would have thought? We kind of knew this was coming, but it's cool, man. There'll be people stoked about that. Now, getting into a little bit more of the thick news. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2's planned public beta test has been canceled. It would take the development teams away from preparing for the full launch. Yeah, I know, Ferret, right? Yeah. I'm shocked. Shocked! Well, not that shocked. Yeah. So, let me just say that this is going to go one of two ways. I'm going to call this right now. This is going to go one of two ways. We're either going to get to the full release of Space Marine 2, and we're all going to go, they should have had a beta. You know, because the full release is going to be kind of messy. Or we'll forget that they were supposed to have a beta, and you know, everything will be all right. I am going to say that it's probably going to be something closer to the former. Like, I think betas are important. I think that they go a long ways for helping a game release in a more polished, fully fledged, you know, seamless kind of fashion. And I think even without reading this, what this seems like to me is more of an issue where they're like, we don't care to delay the full release, which is what we would have to do if we ran the beta. So instead of running a beta, which is probably a better thing for them to do as far as testing the game, getting feedback for the game and stuff like that, trying to implement, any kind of fixes and fleshing out of things found in a beta before the release of the game, they don't want to do that because they are already understanding that for the work that they still have to do, as well as what would come out of the beta, they would definitely need to delay the release of this game, and they don't want to do that. That's the way this comes off to me, and that doesn't feel good. I could be wrong, but dude, we've been doing this for a long time, and we're usually pretty good at calling these kinds of things out, right? So, don't get me wrong. Unless Saber is currently in a situation where they're like, this game is phenomenal, there's nothing wrong with it, we don't need to test this game, we don't need to public test this game, we don't need to stress it. It is so banger right now that we don't even need to run a beta. But do you believe that's the case? I don't. I don't. So we'll see what happens. But the planned public beta session for Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 has been canceled by the developer Saber. Announced in an official Steam post, the studio revealed that the move was in order to concentrate resources on getting the game polished for launch in September this year. Space Marine 2 is almost ready. We are now entirely focused on optimization, polish, and fixing remaining issues ahead of launch on September 9th. Betas always give you a better understanding of where you might not be seeing issues, though. Sorry, dude. You're going to be getting the game into the hands of a lot more players on a lot of different hardware and PC, especially configurations, where you might run into issues. I don't think so. I don't as far as I'm concerned, if people are so good on that front, Ferret, people are so good on that front. This game could be out for a day and it'll have them. You know what I mean? There's so many smart, I'm talking just incredibly intelligent and talented people out there, unfortunately, that are wrapped up in creating those kinds of things for these types of games. You know what I mean? That this game will be out for less than a day, and there will be all kinds of cheats and hacks for it anyway. So, personally, yeah, I don't think that's going to be a good enough reason there. But, quote, this means we will not run a public beta online, as it would take the development teams away from preparing for the full launch, instead of making sure the full launch is as good as possible. And our priority is to ensure the best possible experience at release. And this doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, but if your priority was to ensure that the best possible experience for your game at release, you would be having a beta. This is contrasting. If you were already planning, and again, unless they are of the utmost confidence and can ensure that this game is going to be phenomenal and have no issues, then okay. But otherwise, this doesn't make sense. To soften the blow a little for those who had already signed up, players who registered before June 28th will receive a limited bolt pistol skin. Not long ago, Saber published an official gameplay reveal video in which we saw a whole host of weapons, a brilliant presentation of the Warhammer 40k aesthetic, and we were given a closer look at the game's modes. This really whetted our appetite for the game, and we are as excited as ever. However, the reaction to the public beta has been mixed. Some fans speculated that developers are just prioritizing keeping the Thunderhammer down to make the game launch in its best state, while others think this might be a red flag and an indication the game is in bad shape right now. Regardless, for now, with the public beta now removed from the game's path to launch, all we can do is directly look forward to its release on September 9th on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. I mean, it's hard for me to buy into the notion that they're doing away with a beta test because, you know, they have this locked down to being, you know, just needing to crunch out the remaining stuff that they know is going to make this fully polished and phenomenal on release. I'm sorry, we're going to watch this one though. We're going to watch this and we're going to see what happens here. I mean, I hope for the best. And the reason I hope for the best is not for Saber. I hope for the best for the Warhammer 40,000 fans out there. I want them to have a good title. And we'll see what happens. Yo, is Tinwin hanging out? Tinwin, you still hanging out? Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail is horrifically broken on Xbox. Unforeseen tech issues have been causing the Xbox version of Final Fantasy XIV to crash, and Square Enix is working on a solution. Here's what you need to know. I'll let you guys read all of this, but we got bullet points here, so we'll just cruise through this. Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail, the 5th expansion to Square Enix's long-running MMO, has launched in early access ahead of its July 2nd, 2024 release, and is unfortunately wrought with technical issues and bugs. These issues include causing the Xbox version to become unresponsive when transitioning to new areas, mechanics in certain boss fights not working properly, and character animations and emotes not functioning correctly. Square is aware of these issues and is working on a hotfix to correct them as soon as possible. Another issue that players... Yeah, that feels bad, dude. Yeah. Pretty bad. Hopefully Square will get that fixed pretty quickly. Echo Generation Midnight Edition, a spooky good time. What is this? Got the chance to play around with the recently released Echo Generation Midnight Edition to see what it's all about. Given my ever-present interest in horror games, it's going to be Spooktober before we know it, baby. Scaretober. I was intrigued with Echo Generation Midnight Edition appeared on my radar. This game is an upgraded version of the original Echo Generation game created by Coco Cucumber and boasts, among other things, upgraded visuals and fast travel. Let's take a look at this. This actually looks awesome. Really? This looks pretty cool. Story summarizes as follows. Summer like no other awaits the youth of a Canadian suburbia as bizarre scenarios pop up around town. Grow the mystery-solving party with neighborhood pets, pals and pets. Gather clues from oblivious adults, I can't read for crap, and collect key items for the journey ahead. Take on monstrous trucks, werewolf skeletons, and more in turn-based quick-time battles. Boost party stats with each victory and uncover Mapletown's dark secret. Spooky cute game. High emphasis on exploration. Interesting. Let's pull it up on Steam real quick. What the what? Yo, this song is called Ocarina, dude. Nice. Wonder how long this game is. Oh, and look who wants this game. Did you already have this on your wish list, or did you just put it on there, dude? Yo, random mode. Let's go. This looks like a pretty cool little title, man. Nice, Davey. Nice. Ferret, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'll link that for you guys if you want to take a look at it. My bad. Here you go. The link to the game on Steam is right there in chat, guys. Capcom makes animation production company Minimum Studios a subsidiary. Taiwanese studios worked on Resident Evil games and Dragon's Dogma 2. What icon did you get? It's a franker face, I think, is what it is. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. I think it could go either way, bro. Go either way, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Capcom has acquired majority ownership of Minimum Studios, making it a subsidiary company. Taiwanese-based studio was established in 2018 that specializes in animation production for game development. Capcom announced today that it now has acquired 2/3 of the company's total issued shares, and that Minimum Studios is now a subsidiary of Capcom. Their strength lies in animation production for consumer home video game development, and the studio has carried out work on major Capcom titles in the past. Capcom decided to make the studio its subsidiary company to sustainably bolster its developmental and technological capabilities, aiming to achieve its long-term management goal of 100 million units in annual sales. Going forward, Capcom will continue to explore the acquisition of necessary technological capabilities in order to enhance its game development organization. Minimum Studios previously worked on RE Village, RE4 Remake, and Dragon's Dogma 2, working on animation production both in cutscenes and in-game. There you go. The more you know. Sega's new Crazy Taxi game will be open world and massively multiplayer. The big budget upcoming return of Crazy Taxi will be an open world, massively multiplayer game, Sega has said. A new developer interview video published today includes quotes from Sega's team behind the upcoming reboot. I think True's pretty stoked about this one, actually. I think True's pretty stoked about this. As well as brief flashes of in-game footage. There are clips of multiple yellow taxis racing each other and police cars in pursuit. Job adverts on Sega's recruitment page note that the game is being developed in Unreal Engine and that Sega has high expectations for the game's success globally. The publisher previously described the project scope as AAA, indicating it is placing plenty of resources behind it. 7 minutes, huh? Let's take a look at this. Yeah, Bazo, yep, it sure is. I'm not planning on playing it. I played the beta. I wasn't overly impressed. But we got some community members that are going to be playing it and stuff, so.
実は 完全新作として全く新しいクレイジータクシーを、制作中でございます。いろんな走りの感動体験とかエキサイティングな体験ができるようなコンテンツ、そして一人だけで遊ぶのではなくていろんな人と楽しく遊べるような、そういうコンテンツとして提供するために全く新しい形で組み上げてございます。いろんな要素の遊びを今組み上げようとしてるんですけど、実は、それを組み上げるための仲間がまだ足りてないのが現実でございます。なので今回映像を見ていただいて、我こそはと思う人はぜひぜひ仲間になってほしいと思っております。
Yeah, he kind of does, huh? Yeah. Yeah, my experience with First Descendant was all the questing in the game felt real repetitive. It got real boring real quick.
遊びっていうのを今検討しているというところです。
So,
で、従来のクレタクでは、ソロゲームがメインだったんですけれども、今マルチゲームも、検討しておりまして、そちらの検証と、評価っていうのも進めているという状態です。
マルチプレイということなので、ネットワーク周りだとか、
Could be better.
新要素として、
Guess it could be worse
も
too,
しかしたらあ
though,
るかもしれない、
right?
新しいギミックとか、
Well,
そう
for
いう
me,
のを
it was like a
作
mix
って
of
いくっていう
Warframe
のは
and
プログラ
Destiny
マーは欠か
too.
せないので、そういうところで業務を行っております。
Yeah.
クレタクらしさ
It
という
wasn't
のは、
terrible. It
残
was
したものを
just
作
like
り
the
ながら、
game
やっぱ
looked
り
good.
新し
It
く
felt pretty
初めてクレタ
good
ク触るよってい
mechanically
う
and
人も、
everything.
触
It
ってみて、
just
面白いね、新しいねってなるよう
it
な
got
ものを作れるよ
repetitive
うに
and
日
boring.
々
And I don't know
進めてます。
if a lot of that was just because it was the beta or if the the full release is going to feel like that too. That's why I was like, dude, I'll wait for the full release and just see what other people are saying, because the beta, I played a good chunk of the beta and it just felt real repetitive for me. So I was like,
制
yeah.
作中のマルチプレイをみんなでプレイする時があるんですけど、その時に声が出て
Yeah, for sure.
結構本当に遠くの
But
効果
Thursday, I'm going to start playing Triple Z with friendos in the community, and we got Sons of the Forest coming up and stuff too. So I don't know if people like Ferret's going to be playing it. It sounds like you might be playing it. You know what I mean? And if you guys tell me that it's actually better than what it appeared to be in the beta for me, then maybe I'll dive into
そう
it.
い
You
う
know?
質問しやすい雰囲気とかがあって、自分はすごい今仕
We're
事
going
や
to
り
be
や
playing
すいな。
Zenless, baby.
まあでも
We're getting ready to cover an article with all the characters, the initial release characters. Playing both, nice.
欲しいですね。よろしくお願いします。
街中を自由に走り回って、いろんなものをなぎ倒しながら、本当は走っちゃいけないところをどんどん入っていって、好きに走り回るっていうところが、一番気持ちいいところかなと。そういう気持ちいい走りっていうのを体験できる地形っていうところと、それと同時に
I think partially because I knew that Triple Z was coming, and I've been looking forward to Triple Z for a while, and I was like, I think that's why I just didn't let myself get invested in Wuthering Waves.
そういうところに
To an extent, I was just like, I don't really want to get invested in a game like this when I know that I'm going to be playing
いろん
Triple
な
Z.
プレイヤーがいろんな遊びだったりとか、いろんな走りだったりとか、そこでコミュニケーションを取りながら本当に自由にいろんな遊びができるような場所っていうところで、そういったなんかテーマパークのような雰囲気のマップっていうのを今目指して調査だったりとかを進めています。
コンセプトとなるような場所には実際現地に行って、取材をしたりしてました。そのまま作るんじゃなくてゲームに行って都合がよく、でもかつリアリティを担保作るっていうところが重要になってくるんで、
リアリティっていう面でとある場所だったら採掘場があって、その採掘場で取れる石の色が建物に反映されたりだとか、そういう細かな部分とかをやっぱ現地に行って自分の目で見ることでゲームの中に反映していくことがよりクオリティが高いのかなっていう感じてます。
若手からベテランまで結構意見を言うことができる環境になってて、で実際若手が言ったアイデアが活用されて、それでフローが変わって効率化したり、風通しのいい班なんじゃないかなと思ってます。
クレイジータクシーって普通のカーゲームよりもアクション性がすごい高いゲームなので、考えて作って試してみんなで見て、
Yeah, they're getting ready to do some, I think,
もなんかいいものを作っていくんだ。
beta or alpha testing on 2XKO, by the way, also. If you hadn't heard that, the fighting game coming coming out of from Riot, out of the League of
いい意味
Legends
で
world
セ
or
ガらし
universe.
いサイドが高
It looks
くて
good.
キラッと
It looks
したよう
cool.
なイメージをもとに西海岸
You
の
know, we got another League
青
player
空
here in the community,
白い雲
Murdoch. Is Murdoch in here right now?
青々とした植物といった背景の中に象徴でもあるタクシーのイエローカラーが飛び込んできて
Yeah, there's like links out there and everything to sign up for the testing right now of that fighting game, dude. For it's called 2XKO
世
if you
界
didn't
観
know.
を感じていただけるよ
And
うな
you can sign up for the
ビジュアルを目指して
testing phases of it right now.
まずそのキャラクターの、好きなもの、趣味嗜好だったり、好きな音楽だったり、生活様式だったりとか、いろんな角度からそのキャラの個性を考えまして、その考えた個性の軸をもとに今の時代にいても違和感のないようなファッションを目指してデザインしております。
ですね、カーデザインは意識しているところはすごくたくさんあるんですけれども、その中で一番重要視しているのがその車を見た時にこの車に乗りたいな、この車を運転して走りたいなって本当に素直に思っていただけるようなデザインを目指してデザインしています。
驚きみたいなところも結構重視しまして、こういう服で来るのかとか、これは考えてもなかったなというアイディアとかも続々と出てって、みんな楽しくキャラクターをデザインしている感じですよね。
今まさに開発初期段階といったところなので、本当にもういろいろとトライして試しているといったような状態ですね。で、若いスタッフの人たちも新しい感性を武器にすごく活躍してくれているので、本当周りの皆さんもそうだと思うんですけど、楽しくてエキサイティングなそんな開発の環境で作業している感じになります。
うちのスタッフの話面白かったですか？世界中の人たちに感動体験を与えるために今新しいクレイジータクシーを鋭意制作中です。この動画を見て興味を持った人はぜひぜひ応募してください。仲間を待ってます。よろしくお願いします。
I think that's just an older Sephiroth right there, dude. You know? Yeah. Yeah, we've been hearing more and more about this right now, and again, I think that True, our mod, and friendo True's pretty excited about this. According to translations of the development team's quotes, Sega is currently testing how Crazy Taxi's traditional gameplay works in multiplayer with unspecified new mechanics. The game's map is once again inspired by the sunny U.S. West Coast with a play space designed to feel like a theme park. The new Crazy Taxi project was one of the 5 fresh titles in classic franchises announced last December, alongside new entries in the Jet Set Radio, Shinobi, Golden Axe, and Streets of Rage set to arrive over the next few years. Yeah. Yep. Pretty cool, man. We'll keep track. GDQ's popping off, people. If you didn't know, it started yesterday, and it's going to be going for the next 6 more days. See, it's popping right now, man. It's popping off. You can watch live on their website, obviously. I'll link this for you. Sephiroth during summer vacation. Yeah, dude. So, game's done quick. If you go to their main site, this is it. You go to their schedule right here as well. This shows everything that's being run currently, what's coming up next, all this stuff. This is an amazing organization, guys. They do a lot of great work. They run multiple events every single year, where it's a week long. I think every event they do is a week long. But for sure, summer and winter Games Done Quick stuff is, and it's a week of 24/7 speed running events. Really, it's just about getting gamers together and having some fun and showcasing some skills while also generating a lot of money for great charities. Doctors Without Borders, Prevent Cancer Foundation, stuff like that. And I cannot promote this organization enough. It's a channel that is promoted on the constant here on our channel whenever I'm not live, And it's just a great time. They have just started again. They're about a day in right now, almost a day in right now, and you got 6 more days of just being able to take advantage of watching these speed runs live, and I highly advise. I would promote it, consider donating if you have the means to, as it does go to a very good cause, and usually when you donate, you get yourself in the running for some nice raffles and giveaways they do live and everything too. Cool. Every single year. You're absolutely right, Bazo. Yep. Very, very cool. Here we go. This is the last thing we'll do today, but we're going to take a look at the characters coming to Triple Z, man. Cool. Yo, this song's called Get Tilted. This should be my theme song. So what we're going to do is just kind of take a look real quick at the character models and stuff, and the factions that they're a part of for the Triple Z characters, okay? As this game, Zenless Zone Zero, again, if you're not familiar, most of you probably will be. We're going to start playing this on Thursday. The preload goes live tomorrow. We'll be able to start playing this on Thursday together, and it is a gacha game. It's made by MiHoYo, the same creator of Genshin. So we're going to try it out. We're going to see how it is, and there's a little bit of hype around here for us and playing this together and stuff. And so appropriately, since it is a gacha game, we're going to take a look at who these characters are real quick, and just see what we got coming our way, okay? So Piper Will, the sons of... Let's look at these factions real quick, too. Dude, do we have factions? It doesn't really say much about them, does it? No. So, Sons of Caledon, I Come, I See, I Crash. The Criminal Investigation Special Response Team is, if you encounter any trouble, please contact the new Eridu Public Security. Section 6, eradicate all evil. We decide for ourselves what evil is. I kind of like that. Billabong Heavy Industries. Our goal is not to build a house, but a home. Victoria Housekeeping. Oh my god, they've got a housekeeping. They're going to be waifus up in this one, dude. You know it. Thank you for using Victoria Housekeeping. Your wish is our command. Oh my god. And Cunning Hairs, aka Gentle House. The Cunning Hairs is always available for the right price. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does look like there's 6 factions right now, Bazo. Yep, looks like there's 6 factions. So Piper Will is part of Sons of Caledon. Then also Lucy here is as well. It's not looking like it's giving us a whole lot of information about these characters right here, but that's all right. We'll just kind of look at them and see what we can take away here. Then from the Criminal Investigation Special Response Team, you got Zhu Yan. I probably butchered that, but there you go. Look at the tail on that one, you know what I'm saying? Brother. Another annoying commission. I should have taken a different shift. This is the Victoria Housekeeping Company, okay? So this is Ellen Jo. She's got a tail, it looks like, dude. Alexandrina. There are going to be a lot of people after her, I think. Now we got the Billabong Heavy Industries with Grace Howard. Spicy. Oh, I like her, dude. Hoshimi Miyabi. She's part of Section 6. Oh, dude, I like her. She's cool. What is the game even about? What I would say is we've watched a lot of videos and stuff, and I think the best thing you could do is probably watch the videos about. They've got a lot of extensive videos about. I'll pull up the main page real quick and see if they have a synopsis on here. But the best thing you can do if you want to get familiar with what the game is, what it's about, all the mechanics and stuff like that, is to watch some of these videos. We've watched a lot of them in here. But give me a second, dude. Sokaku looks cool too. I like Section 6, dude. Section 6 is pretty cool so far. I think my favorite. Ben Bigger? What? Oh, dude. That's pretty dope. A big old bear, dude. Bellabog Heavy Industries. Nice. That's sick. Anton Ivanov. Got some drip? I know, dude, right? Yeah. No doubt. I like him, dude. Anton Ivanov, part of Bellabog. Kolida Bellabog. Okay, notice the last name here. Bellabog, part of Bellabog Heavy Industries. So you're talking about a dual wielder. You can see hammer and some kind of like axe or something. Pickaxe. Instantly spot the favorites. Yeah, I know. Yeah. This one's been promoted a lot in a lot of their videos. Von Lycon. This is Victoria Housekeeping as well. Yeah, I would imagine so, Bazo. I would imagine so. That's kind of what my thought process was there, too. We can try and see if we can determine. Here's Corn Wicks. This is going to be one for Soup for sure. Yeah, Soup's going to like this character. Nekomiya Mana, huh? Cunning Hairs. Soldier 11 out of Obel Squad. Oh, that's spicy, dude. Billy Kid. I like that, dude. Couple of big old crazy revolvers, dude. I like the mask. Is he a robot? Is he a total robot? He is. He looks like a total robot. Yeah, he's a cyborg. He's a cyborg. I like this. This is cool. Nice. Nicole Demara. Jesus. Dante in the future? Yeah, dude. No doubt. Yummy. God dang. Anby Demara. Obviously, we got some kind of like roguish type character. Yeah. That looks like all they're showing right here. Let me see something. Let's pull up the wiki real quick. Oh yeah, here you go. So they're actually showing us what their ranks are right here as well. Yeah. So if you just go with the S's on release. Oh, this is the one I like, dude. Oh, it's also showing us their attributes here as well. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely getting more out of this. Oh, Hoshimi Miyabi. That's probably the one I liked the most. That was this one. Will it just let us bring up the icons of them? The one with the katana and everything. And the eye. Oh, this dude died. I really like this character. Yeah. Okay, let's look at these real quick. So for the characters that are going to be S ranked to begin with, looks like we've got Alexandrina, which was this one. And she will be electric, support, and strike fighting styles. Ellen Joe, which is this one. The one with a tail. She got that tail, boy. She is going to be attack and slash with ice. Grace Howard is an S. She is going to be electric, anomaly, and pierce. Here, let's up this bit. Sorry. Colita Bellabog. Yeah, we called that one, didn't we? Have the Bellabog last name and be part of Bellabog's faction. You know? Yeah, she's S, and she's got fire and stun and strike. So this is her, right? We called that one. Nicomiya Mana is an S, and she's going to be just physical, no elemental, with attack and slash. Soldier 11 is fire, attack, and slash. This one. Von Lycon is ice, stun, and strike at an S rank. Juyan Ether. This is the last S rank that they're showing right now. Attack and pierce with ether. Ether element. Oh. That's the only ether I've seen so far. There is an A with ether as well, which is Nicole Demara. Dang, dude, Billy Kid. Billy Kid's an A? No! Suck. All right. Well, that's your S ranks right there. I'll link this to everybody so you can take a look. I'll link both of these. There's the actual website. Here is the wiki for all the characters to show their rank and their fighting styles. And wait, did I link the wrong one? I think I might have. Hold on. My bad, guys. Bruh. Delete that one. Or not. Or don't. How did I screw that up? There we go. Should have been this one. Agent list. There we go. This is a fighting game? Yeah. So, the core component of it, yes, it is. There's your agent list. I'm just going to show the video, okay? I'm just going to show the video. There's a nice extensive look at what the core of the game has to offer. Since we have got it coming up on Thursday, I want as many people to play this with us as possible that's interested. Now understand, I think what you have to understand about what this game incorporates as far as multiplayer, it's not necessarily like MMO, but it's apparently, from what Soup was telling me, from what he's gathered so far, is it'll be a situation where you have to get progressed through a certain part of the story before you'll be able to start doing some multiplayer stuff with people, okay? So you have to be prepared for that, but there will be multiplayer, okay? Let me pull up the YouTube video of ZZZ. Kind of show IGN. let's don't. Here we go. Here's what we'll do. So what I'm gonna do is we've got this like 27-minute long video right here. It's gonna give you an entire breakdown of what to expect from this title. I'll run it after we finish the news segment. As we've watched it before, it's very lengthy, but it gives you an entire breakdown of everything what to expect from this game. I'll link it for you as well. So if you want to watch it on your own, here it is. And normally after we finish the news segment, we take a quick break so I can get some breakfast. We can stretch our legs. Everybody can do whatever you need to do before we come back and start playing games. So before we start playing Reuse 2, after I finish the news segment here, what I'll do is while I'm taking my break, I'll run this video. So if anybody's hanging out, they just want to chill, instead of running a montage, I'll let you guys watch this and get acclimated with what the game is going to have to offer, okay? So on that note, we got to take a look at the characters. That's cool. We got getting a little bit more prepared for what to expect from the game. We have watched a lot of these videos before, but it's fine. It's all good, dude. I'll just run this this nice video right here while I'm on break and let everybody have a nice look at what to expect from the game. It is free to play, okay? And what I will do is I will link you, if you go to their their main website, which is one of those first links that I put in when we were looking at the Zenless stuff, or you can follow this to the Epic site. Take a look. Right here on Epic Games, I'll share this link so you can go directly to Epic Games. They have a pre-register button down here, and you can go pre-register for the game. If you pre-register for the game, that means that you're going to get your account set up and everything, and you're going to get some free stuff for pre-registering once the game comes out and you start playing, okay? There will be some free things, benefits you'll get just by pre-registering, okay? If you're interested, again, it's free to play. You have to understand it's a gacha game, so you just got to be prepared for that fact, right? But, you know, we'll play it together. We'll give it a shot. We'll see how it feels and everything, okay? So whether you probably be able to either run this through a launcher on their own website. You can probably download something like that, or you can run it through Epic if you have an Epic account and you're already using Epic to an extent. It's also on PlayStation, right? So it's going to be on PlayStation as well. So you'll be able to play it through that. But wherever you're going to play it, you know, if you're interested, it is free to play. So all you need to do is get ready for the pre-download, which starts on tomorrow at some point, and then it'll launch on the 4th, okay? Cool. Awesome news segment, guys. I appreciate it. Again, like we normally do, we're going to get prepared to play games for the rest of the day. We're at least going to play Reuse 2 for a good chunk of the day today. We're going to experience it. And big shout out to our buddy Tinwin for the very generous gift of this game and giving us something a little different to look at and experience for the day, yeah? So we're going to play Reuse 2. Who knows? We might get a couple of runs of Binding of Isaac in at the end of the day or something like that. But we've got some awesome games coming up in the schedule for this month as well, like Zenless Zone Zero. We've got Sons of the Forest coming up for community gameplay as well, and we'll get something else thrown in also. We're going to talk about it, but thanks for the awesome news segment, and I don't know. We have an awesome community, man. This is what we do every single day. Every day but Wednesday. So Wednesdays are the day offs, but we always start off at roughly 6 a.m. CST CDT. That's 7 a.m. Eastern or 4 a.m. Pacific time. We kick it off with video gaming news, just trying to stay current on what's happening in the world of video games that we all love so much and promote a healthier place for all of us as consumers of these products. So if you can dig that, come be a part of what we're doing. We have an amazing community that's always here and taking care of one another, presenting a welcoming place and a safe spot for people to hang out and enjoy video games and just engage with one another and build friendships and I don't know, spread good vibes, man. So if you can dig that, come be a part of it. We're always looking for more awesome people to continue to grow this community in the right way, you know. Other than that, stay healthy, stay safe, be kind. And apparently I'm Kratos. So I want to run us an outro video real quick to sum up the news segment, but I'm not going anywhere. As soon as it's over, I will be back up here and we will start getting prepared to watch this Zenless Zone Zero pre-release special program video and take a quick break before we start playing Reuse 2. Okay? You guys rock. Happy Monday. I'll see you in just a second.